What's up, guys? Here for the second round pick'em matchups. After one round complete out of a possible 95 games played, Brent had 80 picks correct out of 95, and I had 72. Now there's one game in the first round that has not been played yet, and that is Forbush and Maiden. They're playing tonight, so that is the 96th game. But Brent has an 8-game lead on me, so I got some serious work to do in the next couple rounds, Brent. So take it easy on me this round, if you will.
Hey, you never know, man.
So we're gonna start off in the 4A here. 4A East. We'll start off with New Bern and Broughton. Hey, I'm a New Bern Bear, but I got to go against you. Jerry Morton's crowd. I said it earlier, the stable's well. I'm going Broughton.
Yeah, you know, New Bern's number 1 overall seed here in the East, but, you know, I like Broughton's arms. I'm picking Broughton as well. Moving on to the next matchup, we have Heritage taking on Green Hope, and I'm going arms again. Green Hope has 2 really good ones, so I'm going Green Hope over Heritage.
Yeah, worth noting today, I just got a message that Jamie Winfield has committed to Pitt Community College, and Jamie plays for New Bern, so, you know, he's had 15 home runs on the year. Hey, hats off to him. Congratulations on the commitment. So Brent picked Green Hope over Heritage. I think I'm going to agree with you there. That's going to be a very intriguing matchup. I'll talk about that matchup here in a minute. So the next matchup, we've got Middle Creek Cardinal Gibbons. I went Middle Creek.
I'm going Cardinal Gibbons.
All right. I'm probably wrong, so Brent's going to get another game on me.
Next matchup we have is Holly Springs taking on Ashley. I'm going Holly Springs.
I'm going Holly Springs as well. That lineup this time of year and watching Rod Weitzel's crowd earlier in the year, I think everybody will agree that team, if they're playing well, they're going to be tough to beat. Especially, I would have figured they're going to start having a first-round bye. They're going to start Matt Willison tomorrow night. Yeah, so, absolutely. Hey, that's going to be a tough draw, Ashley. Good luck to you, though. Next matchup, Corinth Holders, who got a bye in the first round, is playing Apex. I'm going Adam Weaver, Corinth Holders, Tanner Smith over there, Landon Ginn. Tanner Smith is headed to UNCW. Landon is headed to East Carolina. I'm going Corinth Holders, Roll Pirates.
Yeah, I'm picking Corinth Holders. Adam Weaver, you know, Landon Ginn, those guys. I think they're going to get the job done here in the second round, especially having to buy that first round. Moving on to the next matchup. We got E.A. Laney hosting Fuquay Varina. Fuquay, they're going to have a little trip going down to the coast, but I'm picking Fuquay and those guys.
Yeah, I'm with you there. I'm going Fuquay as well. Just this time of year, you got Milton Center over there in the dugout. They're a tough out. Fuquay just finds a way to win in postseason, and, you know, hey, shout out to Ryan McChrystal. They won last night, and he texted me to give me grief, so, hey, hashtag good job for you.
Absolutely.
Hey, next matchup, Garner Southview. I'm going Roll Trojans, Garner.
Yeah, I'm going Noel McLean and Company over there at Garner. I think they're going to get the job done.
Yeah, they got talking about Garner, I mean, you got Jacob Baker in the dugout. You got Tyler Drew in the dugout. Both those are assistants to Derek Goffney. That crowd's very well coached, and, you know, they play hard. So they're going to be a tough out, even though they have to have a little bus trip. But I'm going, like I said, Trojans.
Next matchup is the number 2 seed, Jordan taking on Millbrook. I'm going Jordan. Those guys seem to find ways to win.
I'm disagreeing. I'm going Millbrook. Hey, Austin James, don't let me down here. Hey, Justin Wilcoxon, let's get some hits tomorrow night.
Okay.
So we're moving to 4A West here. We've got Myers Park, Audrey Kell. Holy crowd tomorrow night.
No doubt.
I'm going Myers Park.
Yeah, you know, 2 big programs right there. I'm going Myers Park as well. I think they're going to get the job done having a week 1 bye. So I think that's in their favor. Moving on to the next game, Ronald Reagan, Ragsdale. I tell you, Reagan might be one of the most talented clubs in the state, so I'm picking Reagan.
I'm going Reagan as well. Pitching in that lineup is deep right now, and they're playing well. I mean, they can run out 4 guys that are really good players. So I'm going Reagan. Next matchup, Davy Grimsley. I'm going to go Davy. Carson Wisenhunt will get the nod, I'm pretty sure, with the first round bye. So they're going to play Grimsley, and I'm going Davy.
Yeah, this is an interesting one to me. I'm going to talk about this one here in a little bit. But, yeah, I'm going Davy, even though I think Grimsley could sneak in and win this one as well. But I'm picking Davy. Next one is South Caldwell and Porter Ridge. I'm going South Caldwell.
Good one. Good one. I'm going South Caldwell as well. Hey, they always win this time of year, so I'm going to agree with you. Hopefully you're right so I can get a game to agree with you. All right, next matchup, Northwest Guilford, Hickory Ridge. Hickory Ridge, love the passion, man. I'll talk about you guys at the end of this film, but I hope I'm right this one. I'm going to pick you guys over Northwest Guilford. Northwest Guilford's got good arms. Tim Cow, Ethan Blanchard. They got a good club over there, but hey, after that hype video, I'm going you guys, Hickory Ridge.
Yeah, hey, Hickory Ridge, hats off to you guys knocking off a tough West Forsyth team in the first round. Taking on Northwest Guilford, another tough club, but I'm going Northwest Guilford, so maybe I'm your good luck charm of picking against you guys. So we'll see here in a night or two.
I'll make sure they tweet at you next time.
If I'm the good luck charm of picking against you. Moving on to the next one, we got Pinecrest taking on Mooresville. You know, Pinecrest had a bye in the first round, but I'm picking Mooresville.
I'm picking Mooresville. Cam Clonch, East Carolina. Tafton Hensley, who can absolutely fly. You get that guy on base, and he's going to steal bases. I'm going Mooresville, and the difference is going to be the age of that club. They are very old, and don't let the 11 seed fool you. Hey, Jeff Hewitt, love you, dude, but I got to go Mooresville here, man. I'm probably wrong, though, so you're okay. Next matchup, Huff Richmond. Huff plays in a tough conference, going Huff.
Yeah, Huff. I'm going Huff. And they had a first round bye, so they're going to have a good arm going on the mound. Next matchup, Providence, Lake Norman. Two good clubs right here. Tough one. I'm going Providence.
You're going Providence? I'm going to go Providence as well. That's going to be a packed house tomorrow night as well. That should be very interesting. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to hit on a key matchup here in 4A that I've highlighted. The 8-9 seeds over in the East. Heritage against Green Hope. The word I've gotten is Ryan Walters is going to start on the mound for Heritage. Heritage is very well coached, and they are deep. I picked Green Hope, but with Heritage's lineup of Cam O'Brien going to Campbell, Cole Cunningham going to Wake Tech, Chris Katz going to Wake Forest, Jalen Hollins going to UNCG, and my boy Vito Paterno going, or Patiano, however you say it. Sorry, Vito. He's going to UNC Charlotte. But hey, I think Vito's bat is going to keep them in there. He's having a very solid year this year. And hey, they got another kid by uncommitted 2021 by the name of Pete Maldonado. He's a good athlete as well. So that's a very intriguing game to watch. And I'm going to break down Green Hope now. Green Hope, Liam Norris pitched the first game. He struck out 16 against South Central. So they're going to be sending Danny Heinz to the mound tomorrow night. Now, I've seen Green Hope, and they don't make many mistakes. Kevin Patoro, who leads off for him, he's catching. He's going to go to UNCW. He's an anchor in that lineup. Then you got Peyton Green, who's going to East Carolina. He is a sophomore. He will be playing second base. You've got Cole Abrams, who's playing shortstop, going to UNCW. You've got Josh Harris that's playing third. He's going to Erskine. You've got a multiple good players on that lineup. So this is going to be a very exciting game. I mean, you look at this lineup, top to bottom, and there's college commits on the field for both teams. So you know that 8-9 seed is going to be tough for both teams. So hey, my pick's Green Hope, but I wouldn't be surprised if I'm wrong either.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a good matchup right there. Talk about a lot of good players on the field. Holy smokes. So I'm going to cover or talk a little bit about the Grimsley-Davie game. All right, so Davie is the 5 seed, Grimsley's the 21. And Grimsley, man, they're a tough 21 seed. They can run out some pretty good arms. I'm pretty sure, I think CJ Neese threw game 1 in the win over Page. So, but, you know, they got Gus Hughes, who's going to UNC Charlotte. Been up to 90, upper 80s guy. You know, he can be on the mound. You got Griffin Albright, who can throw for him. And then also you got CJ Neese, you know, who can hit it as well as anybody. He's going to NC State. So, those guys are very talented. You know, Grimsley's a good club. You know, if they get rolling, they could be a tough out. You know, and Davey's going to counter with Carson Wisenhunt. I got to see him earlier in the year. He was up to 90 as well from the left side. So he's going to be a tough matchup for those guys tomorrow night or Friday night, whatever night they decide to play on. And then, you know, you got roaming in center field, you got Garrett Chandler. And I tell you, that's a guy who's not going to get outworked, not going to get outplayed. He's going to grind. So, Davey, they find ways to win. They found a way to win when I saw them play earlier in the year. My pick's Davey, but I won't be surprised if Grimsley, shocks these guys a little bit. So, that's my pick. That's my rundown on those two teams, but it's going to be a good little matchup.
Yeah, you talking about C.J. Neese here. I remember seeing him in an impact tournament. My team played his team as well. And the guy just stood out in the field to me like, hey, that guy's a good player. That was 3 years ago. Hey, talking about impact tournaments, guys, while we got you. Hey, our tournaments are filling up fast, so make sure you go ahead and register your team. I mean, we've got limited spots available for this coming summer, so make sure you get that plugged away if you are playing for a travel baseball team this summer. So moving on to the 3A classification. I'll let Brent start with the New Hanover game.
Yeah, so first game that we're going to talk about is New Hanover taking on Grays Creek, and I'm going New Hanover.
I'm going New Hanover. They're rolling. Coach Foy's got a good club. I just think the veteran leadership in that club, it's going to be tough to match this round.
Oh, yeah.
Southeast Guilford, East Chapel Hill. I'm going Southeast Guilford. Jacob Jenkins Cowart, left-handed hitter going to East Carolina, 6'5", kid, sophomore. He had a monster night the other night, first-round game against Triton. I think he's going to provide punch in that lineup to help what is Southeast Guilford?
The Falcons.
Hashtag Falcon, Ryan Falcon. That's the best Falcon I know.
Oh, yeah.
So, hey, man, if Ryan Falcon was on the mound, they win. So, moving on. Cleveland Hunt. Oh, sorry, you didn't get yours in. My bad.
I didn't get to pick on the Southeast.
Sorry, I mentioned Ryan's name. I got excited and kind of went ahead.
Yeah, I'm going Southeast Guilford. They have a pretty good 1-2 punch, and they got Jenkins Cowart hitting in the middle of that lineup. They're going to be a tough out, especially if it lines up right with those two guys on the mound for Southeast. So I'm going Southeast. Moving on to the next one, you got Hunt taking on Cleveland. I'm going Hunt.
All right, John Smith, I'm going Hunt again. I got you right the first round. Cleveland, hey, hats off for you guys beating West Johnson in the first round. That's a good win, man.
That is a good win.
So, next game, Terry Sanford, Eastern Wayne. I'm going to go Terry Sanford, but hey, Eastern Wayne, they went down to West Brunswick, beat them 8-1 in the first game. So, hey, Terry Sanford, it's going to be a good matchup.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going Terry Sanford as well, but Eastern Wayne, they can swing it a little bit, so it's going to be an interesting matchup. But I'm going Terry Sanford. Next matchup, Fike and Rocky Mount. And I'm going to talk about this one here in just a second. But I'm going the Ben Saraki and Rocky Mount. I think Ben Saraki's going to be on the mound, and we'll talk about him here in just a second.
I'm going Fike, so I'm going to disagree with you there. But talking about Rocky Mount, when I hear Rocky Mount, there's two names that come to mind. Britt Johnson, Carter Harrell. Britt Johnson's recruiting coordinator at App State, so hashtag roll Griffons. I hope you're wrong, so I can get a game. Next matchup, Southern Lee, Western Alamance. Hey, Western Alamance went over to Rockingham County and beat them in the first round. Hey, hats off to you guys. I'm going Southern Lee.
Yeah, I'm going Western Alamance. I think they're going to get it done again. They have a good quality club, so top to bottom. So I'm going Western Alamance. Next matchup, Jacksonville, Western Harnett. Jacksonville's got some pretty good arms over there. They got one still in the bag. Western Harnett threw their stud first round, so I'm going Jacksonville.
Going Jacksonville as well. Kate Anderson's going to get the start tomorrow night. Josh Groves got the start last night, and I'm going to go Jacksonville. All right, interesting matchup here down in Greenville. We got J.H. Rose, D.H. Conley. Before I pick this game, I'm going to say, these are two good programs, and they're playing in the second round. Like, the classifications, I don't understand how teams that are in the same conference are playing in the second round. Now, I understand if they play in the Eastern Finals or the third round, but I looked at some of these matchups, and these guys are matching up in the second round. Like, it doesn't make much sense to me.
We even have first-round matchups, same conference.
Come on, man. This is the state playoffs. This ain't the conference tournament.
No kidding.
But getting back to the J.H. Rose, D.H. Conley game, hey, it's hard to go against Ronald Vincent this time of year. He's always got his clubs ready, so I'm going to go hashtag roll Rampants.
You want to talk about a packed house.
Yo.
Greenville baseball, two powerhouses of Greenville. I'm going Conley just because they're playing at home.
Hey, good pick, man. Hey, never know about that game.
No doubt.
All right, moving on to the western part of the state. Carson, AC Reynolds. Carson.
I'm going Carson. Next matchup, Southwest Guilford, TC Roberson. I'm going TC Roberson.
I am going Southwest Guilford. And I will talk. That's going to be a game I talk about here in a minute. Next matchup, North Gaston, Northern Guilford. I'm going North Gaston, even though I picked against you the first game.
I'm going Northern Guilford.
Looks like I'm going to be behind even more games after this. Hopefully, the tides will turn. Yeah,
Next matchup, Northwest Cabarrus taking on West Henderson. I'm going Northwest Cabarrus. We're going to disagree again, I believe.
I think we're going to disagree. Hey, Wesley King, I expect a text saying you won after you win this game. You texted me, gave me beef about losing to Asheville. So, West Henderson, next round. Alexander Central, Cuthbertson. This will be a packed house as well.
Absolutely.
This is a toss-up game, if you ask me. I know it's a 3 versus 19, but these are two very good programs. I'm going Alexander Central. Pete Hardy. I'm going with Pete Hardy in the crowd.
Yeah, I'm going Alexander Central as well. Moving on to the next one, Cox Mill hosting East Rowan. I'm staying in the Rowan County. I'm going East Rowan.
I'm with you, East Rowan. Next matchup, another packed matchup.
No kidding.
Weddington, Marvin Ridge. I think they're probably in the same conference. I mean, this is just crazy. But I'm going Weddington.
Yeah, I'm agree. I'm going Weddington as well. And then the last matchup we have in 3A is West Rowan taking on Crest. And I tell you, Crest is going to be a really tough foul, so I'm taking Crest.
Yeah, I'm going to pick Crest too. They still got that 0 in the loss column, so that's what I'm going to go with. Breaking down a matchup here between, which I think is very intriguing, is another 8-9 matchup. I've got Southwest Guilford and TC. Southwest is going to send Easton Morgan and Owen Kincaid to the mound tomorrow. Easton Morgan is a right-handed pitcher, junior, and Owen Kincaid's a left-handed pitcher. So they've got some horses still in the stable. Mm-hmm. TC is going to send Nate Campy to the mound. He's a junior right-handed pitcher. He's got 1 loss on the year, so he is their ace. He did not throw in the first round, so he is slated to start tomorrow night. TC's got a very solid lineup. You got Will Butcher going to NC State, Luke Wood, who's going to Gardner-Webb. You got Kobe Miles, who's going to Walter State. And you got Campbell Connard, who is going to East Tennessee State. So that will be an intriguing matchup, 8-9 seed. It's just like the NCAA tournament, man. That 8-9 seed's tough.
Oh, absolutely. So the matchup I'm going to highlight or talk about a little bit is the Fike and Rocky Mount game. And I'm talking about it because Rocky Mount did not throw Ben Saraki, the Elon commit. And I think he's going to be the game changer in this game. They went to West Carteret, got a win. Have Ben Saraki in their back pocket for game 2. But Fike's going to be a tough one as well. They got Chad Bean. He threw in the first round. He's not going to be able to go in the second round. Could be a little different story if he was on the mound. Fike has Hunter Stokely, big bat in that lineup, headed to UNC. So it could go either way, but I'm taking Rocky Mount and Ben Saraki. He's a tough one to face in the second round. So
yeah, there's a lot of intriguing matchups here. A lot of conference matchups like we talked about earlier. So moving on to 2A. All right, here we go. 2A East. Midway East Bladen. I'm going Midway.
Yeah, I'm going Midway.
Providence Grove, North Carolina School of Science and Math. I'm going Providence Grove.
Yeah, I'm going Providence Grove, even though I think North Carolina School of Science and Math only lost 1 game. But I'm going Providence Grove here. Next matchup, Currituck taking on North Johnston. Currituck's arms are the difference. Currituck.
Yep. I'm with you there. Currituck's arms are pretty good. Next matchup, Aiden Grifton, Washington. Another conference matchup in the second round. I'm going Aiden Grifton. Hey, before Brent picks, we've got a special guest on our show here. We got Mr. Harrison Haynes came on the set. Harrison, what you got, man?
Nothing.
Nothing. High five, man. Who do you think's going to win this matchup, me or your dad?
Dad.
Okay.
Yeah, so back to the picking them. I'm going Aiden Grifton as well. It's a conference matchup. I don't know how these two teams did against each other during the season, but if Washington, they're the 4 seed, so I'm assuming they might have taken both of them from them. It's going to be hard to beat Aiden Griffin 3 times. So
Yeah.
I'm picking Skinner and Will James and company and advancing to the 3rd round.
Yeah, I'm picking Aiden Griffin as well. Next matchup, Whiteville, East Duplin. Sorry, guys, I didn't mean to laugh the first show because I was picking against you guys, but Whiteville's just tough to beat, so that was not intended to like, this is a funny matchup. No, Whiteville's very good.
Yeah. I don't know if we laughed or not, but, it's just Whiteville. They just seem to be there at the end every year, so that's why
Every year.
I'm going Whiteville as well. Next matchup we got Nash Central against Randleman or Randall Wynn. I'm going Randleman.
Randall win. That is what I'm going. Randleman. Hey, we're not looking forward, but how about a Whiteville Randleman matchup in the 3rd round if they both win? Ooh,
That's a good one there.
that's a good one.
I might get back.
Next matchup, we've got Bunn and Dixon. I'm going Bunn.
Yeah, I'm going Bun as well.
You leaving the stage already?
No.
All
I
right.
can go ahead if you want.
He's hitting.
All right. Next matchup is Reedsville and Ledford Senior. Reedsville, big win for you guys the first round. I'm going Ledford in the 2nd round.
I'm going Ledford as well. Moving on to the west, East Rutherford, Oak Grove. East Rutherford, Bobby Dale factor.
Yeah, I'm going East Rutherford. That's a good quality club right there. And Bobby Dale, he's going to have those guys ready to compete. Next matchup, Madison taking on West Stanley. I'm going West Stanley.
I'm going West Stanley as well. Chad Yao and company, get it done tomorrow night. Next matchup, Smoky Mountain, North Surrey. Hey, hats off to Smoky Mountain. Those guys beat Mount Pleasant, tweeted at us, Instagrammed at us, and told us they won. Hey, we heard you loud and clear, so hey, keep it up, guys. Good luck tomorrow night. I'm going to pick you guys, so I hope you tweet back at us and say, hey, good pick. So, Smoky Mountain.
Yeah, that was a great win for you guys. Hope you guys keep it rolling. I'm unfortunately picking against you again, so maybe I'm your good luck charm picking against you. I'm going North Surrey. So next matchup, West Lincoln and Franklin. I think we're going to disagree, and I'm going Franklin.
I'm going West Lincoln. Good conference West Lincoln plays in. They're going to be ready. I'm going West Lincoln. Next matchup, West Wilkes, High Brighton. West Wilkes.
Yeah, I'm going West Wilkes as well. Next matchup, Fred T. Ford against North Davidson. I'm going North Davidson, even though they're on the road.
I'm with you there. I'm going North Davidson as well. The Red Rocket threw last night. So North Davidson finds a way, if you ask me.
Yes.
Next matchup is West Stokes against the winner of Maiden Forbush. That was rained out last night. The one thing I did get right in the first round was Mason Howell, I said, was going to be the difference. And he came in the 7th inning with guys on in a 3-2 game against Chase, and he earned the save. So, hey, I was right on that. Hey, good job, Mason. And I'm sure he's going to start this game, so I'm going to go West Stokes again.
Yeah, we don't know who they're playing yet. It's either going to be Forbush or Maiden, but I'm picking West Stokes regardless of who they're playing against.
Yeah, that's a tough turnaround. I know when I was coaching against Brent when he was playing, and we had to make a turnaround like that. And I mean, hey, you get real high, and you got to get ready to play the next game. So that's a tough turnaround for Forbush and Maiden.
And then the last matchup we have in 2A is Wilkes Central against North Lincoln. I'm going North Lincoln here over Wilkes Central. Excuse me.
I am going North Lincoln as well. Talking about North Lincoln, they've always had very solid players that we've been lucky enough to see through the impact camps through the years. Looking through all of these teams, a lot of these kids we see come through our impact camps. We've got impact camps set up all year or all summer long for 20, 30 plus college coaches at each one. So we love to see you. But North Lincoln, we've seen a bunch of you guys there, and I'm gonna go North Lincoln.
Right. Moving into 1A now. So we're going to start with 1A East, and we have Riverside against Manteo, and I'm going Riverside.
I'm going Riverside Martin. Or they're just called Riverside now. They used to be called Riverside Martin.
Right.
Next matchup, Weldon against Granville Central. I am going Granville Central.
I'm going Granville Central. Next matchup, Bear Grass Charter against Pamlico. Bear Grass had the bye. They got their guy going, I'm sure, in the second round. I'm going Bear Grass.
I'm going Jordan Leggett starting on the mound, I would suspect. He's going to pick Community College. I'm going Bear Grass Charter. What you got, Harrison?
Who you going with? Beargrass or Pamlico? You're going Pamlico. Okay,
right.
There you go, Pamlico. You got somebody.
Another Haynes disagrees with me, so hey, you're probably right again.
All right, next matchup we have Falls Lake Academy taking on Lewisburg. I've seen Lewisburg. That, like I said, they got some pieces. They had a pretty big win in the first round, so I'm going Lewisburg again.
I'm with you there. I got Lewisburg as well. Next matchup, Holmes against East Wake Academy. And John Holmes is from Edenton, so I'm going to go Holmes.
Yeah, I'm going Holmes as well. They have a good club. Next matchup, West Columbus and Hopton. And talk about some arms. West Columbus has them.
Yeah,
they have all of them in the bag with a bye in the first round. So I'm going West Columbus, even though Hopton can counter with some pretty good arms as well. But I'm going West Columbus.
I'm gonna go West Columbus as well. I'm gonna highlight them here in a minute. Next matchup, East Carteret, Gates County. I'm going East Carteret.
Yeah, I'm gonna go East Carteret as well. Next matchup we have is Rosewood and Perquimans. I'm going Rosewood, and I think we went on Facebook Live or Instagram Live, and I think I said Rosewood was my dark horse to win the state championship. They're sitting there as a 2 seed. I don't know how that's a dark horse, but I'm going Rosewood.
At least it's not a conference matchup.
No kidding.
Hey, Rosewood. Moving on to the West. We're going to start with the juggernaut. East Surrey, South Stanley. I am going East Surrey between A.J. Wilson, who's headed to East Carolina, left-hander, been up to 91 this spring, and Seth Keener, who's uncommitted, junior right-hander, who's been up to 90. I'm going East Surrey.
Yeah, I'm going East Surrey. Those two arms, they're going to get it done. They're going to make a run, I believe. Next matchup, East Wilkes, South Stokes. I'm going East Wilkes.
I'm with you there, East Wilkes. Next matchup, Roseman against Roxburgh Community. I'm going Roseman. I think they're ready with a bye.
I'm going Roxbury Community. I feel like Roxbury always makes a few runs here in the playoffs, so I think they're going to have that, in their back pocket as, playoff time. They make runs, so I'm going Roxbury Community.
Absolutely.
Next matchup, Polk County against Pine Lake Prep. I'm going Polk County.
Well, I'm going to go Polk County as well with you. And just for one factor, Courtney Pickett chimed in to us and said, hey, my son's the catcher. So I love the attention that you are giving Impact Baseball here, so I'm going to go, hey, Polk County.
All right.
Next matchup, Cherryville, Mount Airy. I'm going Cherryville.
Yeah, I'm going Cherryville.
Good club this time of year.
Mm-hmm. Next matchup, we got Queens Grant against Lincoln Charter. I'm going Lincoln Charter.
I am going to go Lincoln Charter as well. Next matchup, Chatham Central, Aurora Charter. Hey, I'm going Aurora Charter. Don't let that 10 seed fool you. They're pretty good.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm going Aurora Charter as well. That's a tough 10 seed. Next matchup, North Stanley against North Stokes. North Stanley.
I'm going North Stanley as well. North Stanley. So the matchup I'm going to talk about is West Columbus and Hobden. I think Hobden will probably counter tomorrow with Richard Warren. Would you agree with that probably?
Yeah, it's probably going to be Richard Warren. I don't think he threw game one. He might have thrown game one. I'm not sure.
Yeah, so Jackson McLam obviously threw some, so I'm sure that Richard Warren's available. But then I'm going to talk about West Columbus. Between Cole Benton going to UNCW, Cody Benton going to East Carolina, and Jagger Haynes that's going to University of North Carolina, we need to pick West Columbus out of the East, if you ask me. They're pretty good. So that should be an intriguing matchup. And at the end of the day, we want all you guys to be successful, but, we're having a little fun with this, and you guys are enjoying it, so we're going to keep doing it. What do you think?
Absolutely, man. You guys, if we didn't pick you, tweet at us. Let us know you win. We're having some fun with this. So, don't take it to heart if we don't pick you. All right, it's just kind of what we're going on. Just having some fun with this stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll be out. We're actually going to be out tomorrow night covering a game. Our staff has decided which game we're going to go to. So we look forward to seeing you guys there. Now, fans, if you see us and we didn't pick your team, I hope you guys win because we'll probably hear it from you guys, which is great. So we're going to do third round as well. And again, Impact tournaments are filling up, Impact camps, coming around the corner. A lot of these kids that are playing high school baseball here this time of year, we see in camps. So we look forward to seeing you guys next round, and let us know what you think. You can email us at impactbaseballstaff@gmail.com, or tweet or Facebook us or Instagram us at @impactbaseball_. We'll check you out in the third round.
See you guys.